I'll get started then real quick here so that we don't have some problems with flipping gravity here. In 3, 2, 1, go. All right. So this is Metal Storm. I am the M308 gunner, also known as Fat Samus. And I might have. Metal Storm's a special game. It does things. So you'll notice it's got this cool parallax scrolling in the background. I think it's totally awesome. Why the M308 gunner is awesome is because they break the law, the law of gravity. I don't have to obey it. I just do whatever I want. Up, down. I just picked up a power-up that allows me to turn into a fireball when I change gravity. So I just kill that little mouser dude there and fly right through this. This guy has a ton of hit points and there's no quick way to kill him, so I just roll into him because I have a little bit of armor. And that's the whole first stage. Things happen real fast in Metal Storm. There's not a lot of downtime. It's pretty great. It's the first boss. The other thing that's nice is when you hold B, you have auto fire. As long as you are hitting something, you're doing damage. It's super awesome. You don't have to mash in this game. It's nice and easy on your thumb. There are plenty of NES games that are not so kind. So we're going to murder some of these mousers here. Again, the backgrounds in this game are super awesome. You can see things move at a different space, gives a perception of depth, not depth. We'd prefer to avoid that. And what did I say? Yeah, right. I knew what I was saying. That was just, foreshadowing. So the main conceit in 2-1 here is that you have these things that close around you and you're trying to not get crushed by them, like I did earlier. That's not great. So we get through all of these here and take it a little easier. But on the bright side, we can grab this one up here pretty nice and easy. A little bit of safety there. So now in 5.2, the conceit is that you have these doors that open and close depending upon which way gravity is facing. So you have to, it's basically a little bit of a puzzle stage. So we move around the stage a little bit, opening and closing doors as we go along. And then we kill these guys. That's alright. That's why I got the armor. Stage 2 boss. Not super difficult. You basically just hold down B, walk towards. Or if your timing's wrong. Okay. It's not great. There we go. That's what it's supposed to look like, as opposed to the first time through. It's alright. Stage 3 is another relatively not a super interesting stage. Stage 2 has some cool stuff that goes on. Stage 3, the big thing that kind of sets this one apart is you have these little Empire Strikes Back snow speeders happening. These little green guys rolling around the stage. So we kill those as we move through. You'll notice I picked up a power-up. I don't tend to pick up a lot of power-ups in this. I actually want the other weapon that I've been using, and the reason why I want that other weapon that I've been using is that it does more damage to just about everything. However, to get through that screen there, you need to... Oh, there we go. You need to be able to boost through the shot, so you need to have your gravity fireball there to survive it. So, all right, I'm gonna take this a little easy there. All right, stage 3 boss. You can fight him very safely in the bottom. Just like stand right about. I'm pointing at the screen. That doesn't do anybody any good. Where I'm standing right now, you could start there and just point up and shoot at him, but you lose a cycle to do that. So we switch gravity, jump up to the top, burn him out from there. The next stage is an auto scroller, but on the bright side, it has some phenomenal music. This is also a stage where if you play the any % version of this game, the any % routing has some wrong warps that you can do. They're effectively false death warps. See that I'm going to pick up this armor here, and my little cod piece has changed. It's got some extra red in it. What happens is if you take damage on the same frame as you pick up an armor piece, the game gets confused and has no idea what the hell to do with you. So it will send you to the next checkpoint. So it's a way to skip segments, which is really nice in an auto-scroller because they take forever. But this is the no wrong warp, so this is one where execution probably matters a little more, and mine has not been great, so anybody who's in favor of my execution, I'd understand. So, here we go. We're killing these turrets because they come back, and this should move us right on through. This is the only mid-boss in the game coming up. The ideal way to kill him is... and you walk into them because we have the armor, and bumping into them takes your armor and kills them. So you kill 3 with shots and then walk into them. Does a pretty solid job. Pick up armor again. Effectively at this point that's for safety, and it's immediately gone because I suck. These little shrimp guys are kind of annoying. So we kill that and that. Now we should switch directions. We'll kill another one of these things. You'll notice that they kind of have like an eyeball, and if you notice, it'll like follow you. It's a neat little touch in the game, I think. So those walls form, and there's going to be 2 of them here. You can actually kill both of these really, really quickly, and you don't actually want to do that. You actually want to wait until the second one. Wow, sniped. Waited a little too long. It's alright, I get to pick up my armor again. Alright. Unfortunately, one of the things with Metal Storm is, generally speaking, you're playing, you only have 1 hit, and then you die, so any little mistake generally results in death and or reset, but that's not what we're doing here, so... Again, you kill that, and you get up here, and what I was saying about these, like, walls that sort of spawn, this first one, you get right up against the wall, you get against the wall here, and you kill him. These 2, you actually don't want to kill them as quickly as you can. You actually want to kind of take it a little slower, because to kill them both as quickly as possible, when both of them are on the screen and there's and you're shooting, it creates lag, so you actually want to avoid that to some extent. So now we've got these things. This is all scripted, so as long as I remember what I'm doing, it should be relatively safe. Luckily, I have armor here, so I have a little bit of a small amount of safety here going into the 4-2 boss. So, very nice that I had the armor there, because it didn't die. So you don't actually have to kill the top and the bottom thing, you can only focus on the thing that's bouncing around the center. That's the only part of the boss that matters, so if you kill him, you're good to go. This is stage 5-1. This introduces some of the worst stuff in the game, these laser things. They're terrible. So we're going to try to kill them. I'm a little late on this cycle, so I'm going to play a little safe here. One thing that I do here is I kill that. Pick up that armor. So now I have armor for the rest of this stage. Walk through here. Let gravity do some of the work for us. Now, so I was talking about the wrong warps earlier. There's this wall coming here. You can use that to trigger one a little later in this stage right here. But we're doing no wrong warps, so we're not going to do that. But it's cool to have as an option. Oh, missed both of those, so we're going to actually hold up a second. Try to not have all of those on the screen at the same time, because you can see just how much the game lags right there. Which just absolutely kills the... we're going to also take this a little safe. I'm low on lives here, so I want to have the extra hit. going into 5-1. This is probably the worst boss in the game. There's an awesome strat here that Substyly found that makes this very repeatable, but the jumps are pretty tight. So, and you have to basically be on the very edge of the platform. So, boom, out. Yeah. Now I'm gonna just walk on the spikes because I don't care. Because I'm Fat Samus, I can do this stuff like that. That boss scares me every time I fight it. There's just very little forgiveness in that boss. This stage 6, super cool. Just keep on walking. You don't have to think a whole heck of a lot here. Just one jump, another jump, and walk through him. Walk here, jump here, and you can basically just walk through this non-stop. Try to kill that guy because it's a lag reduction thing. You just see how the game just holds up there. It's not too bad. I'm gonna land on that armor just because that's the route I take. I don't want to diverge from it. Gonna walk a little slowly there. Take it a little safe. I'm on my last life, so I'd prefer not to die here. Well, honestly, once I get past this segment, I'm not super worried about it because the refight segments all start you off wherever you need to be, so they're not the end of the world. All right. So you can see you can only hit these things when like their little mechanical brains are open, and when they're all turned red, that's when you know that they're just about dead. So you have to wait. There. And shoutouts to Battletoads in the background. We'll see that again in like a minute and a half here. That's stage 6. So now we do what every great game does, which is you get a boss rush. Shout outs to every awesome game because they all have refights. Thinking of you, Mega Man. Get to kill this guy again because he's a super interesting boss. He just sits there and just takes it. Flip gravity a whole bunch because I can. Try to do 2 here a little better than the first time through. Again, you just basically hold B, walk right at it, and try not to get so close that you get stuck. And there you go. You just jump around. It just loops around like it's like you're around a cylinder. Let's see what's after this. Oh yeah, this guy. Honestly, I probably should have taken 4 hits there. That was horribly inefficient, but it worked, so it's alright. Doesn't matter. Alright, 4-2 boss. Again, the only thing you need to kill is that guy. As soon as that blows up, the whole elevator segment is clean. So now we get 5 again, so, alright. Again, this guy's super terrifying to me. If you're not in the right place, you don't time your jumps right, he will hit you and kill you every time. Or, in this case, just hit you because I was lucky enough to still have my armor. Again, spikes. Now we get 6-2, the 6th boss again. And this is the last real fight of the game, which is nice. Again, shoutouts to Battletoads. Those are absolutely from Battletoads V and Double Dragon in the background. I don't care what anybody says. They look identical to me. I straight up cannot tell the difference. And time is going to be coming up here in a few seconds. Going to blow that up, and now for really the hardest fight. This is going to trigger the self-destruct mechanism. I say hardest fight because you can probably screw this up. Exactly. Sarcasm. And time. There it is. And I've just destroyed everything. All right. Not bad for a boatload of deaths in the beginning.